Raptors playing against the Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, one thing we know, they feel they match up well in this contest. It's obviously an opponent they're confident going up against. We won't have to wait long to see if that confidence
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis was taken with the 4th pick in 2015, and he was considered a project then. But he's shown himself ready, and part of that has been his mentality. He said, they thought I was afraid, but that's not who I am. I'll never back down from anybody. If I want to succeed, I can't be scared of anybody.
Thanks, T.A. And what's scary is Porzingis is only going to get better. That kind of fearlessness will help him in the long run. Obviously, two teams, same conference, lots of history between them. Should be a good one. Brent, who are some of your favorite rivals to compete against?
You know, just growing up around the game of basketball, Kevin, for me to step on the floor against the jerseys, maybe not so much about the player that's in the jersey, but to see Lakers in purple or to see Celtics in green. That to me got my juices flowing. And then obviously, selfishly, anytime I had the opportunity to play against my brother John, oh boy, I was ready to go.
You love it, yeah, you savored that. I love that answer, by the way. Playing the team, not necessarily the individual. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The talented Lowry and DeRozan pair in the backcourt. Ibaka is the 4 and Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
It always feels good to get on the board first.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting contest. If you look at the competitive matchups out there tonight, we're in store for a good one.
There's the pick. Here's Ntilikina. DeRozan defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Valanciunas grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
Porzingis with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Outside DeRozan. Off the screen.
Oh! And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench. A great array of post moves to pick from.
And he makes the first. And you look at the Raptors, one of the top teams in the East, Greg, but do they have a chance to go all the way?
I think they're a threat to make the finals. Can they win it all? They may be a piece or two away, but still a young and aggressive core. They continue to try to add pieces, and this is a group that has proven they want to win and win now.
And one issue that has come up for the Knicks in their quest for success, Brent, is their lack of continuity.
Maybe one problem, Kevin, is that the New York Knicks organization feels just a bit too cliquey between ownership and then management and coaching staff, and that there just hasn't been the kind of connectivity that you need in order to make things grow organically. It's been very forced in New York City, and until they find that right combination, the struggles can continue.
shoots from 14. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Burke kicks to Porzingis. Here's the screen. Down low. Here's Cantor. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, the D attempted to foul Cantor before he got that shot off, but too late. Results in the and one.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdle's checked in.
What's up?
That's good from Cantor. Whenever you get a chance to see Porzingis play, Brent, you get a sense of excitement.
He's definitely one of the players in the league that I like to watch, and mostly because I'm interested in the progression of Chris.
Look at that!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now here's Hardaway. T right on him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And it's not a secret, Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hand.
Here's a good screen. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Anunoby. Ibaka dishes to Lowry. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 3. And Burke has it in the corner. Here's Porzingis, and good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Porzingis has got his first points of the game. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. DeRozan passes to Burke. Lowry a screen on Cantor. Outside DeRozan. Snatched away. Here's Ntilikina. Second shot opportunity. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Knicks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, the former Turkish star and 3rd overall pick in the 2011 draft, Cantor is still trying to become a dominant force at the NBA level.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
In last season, the Knicks raised expectations with some of those big free agent signings and trades in the prior year. And let's face it, things just didn't work out quite how they had planned. Some would say they underachieved. Hard pill to swallow for a fan base that went into the year with so much hope.
The Knicks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Burke kicks to Porzingis. With it. Porzingis inside. That one misses.
And those are the kind of shots you like him taking. Even though he missed it, the offense will take those.
Hardaway with the steal. Here's the break. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coaster-coaster by himself off of that steal.
Raptors trail by 3. And a big problem for the Knicks and their shortcomings last season was their defense.
Yeah, and listen, they have some shot blocking, but as a whole, the defense lacked teeth. More than anything else, it played a part in the disappointment of last season's campaign, and it's something they'll be focusing on in the coming years.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game.
and they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Free throw drop for DeRozan.
And really, DeMar DeRozan is a master at what he calls body hunting, that ability to just kind of draw a foul. I think he and James Harden actually are the guys that have really kind of set the tone for how to create those opportunities to get to the line.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Now, here's Lowry. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Screen by Ibaka. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. And DeMar DeRozan, always, Greg, among the league leaders in free throw attempts.
And when you look at him, 6'7", 220 pounds with tremendous athleticism, he has got all the tools. Beyond, though, that attack mentality, he's a savvy basketball player. Those little shot fakes, his footwork, help this guy live at the line.
Here's Anunoby. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. We see it so often. A player will languish in one system, then flourish in another. Brent, during your 14-year career, which coach's system fit you the best?
Well, I think my years in Seattle, we opened up the offense a little bit and had the opportunity to play more of a point off guard. But I also enjoyed the structure of what Greg Popovich's system in San Antonio offered up as well. It's always interesting, Kevin, with players who are languishing on benches for other ball clubs, how general managers start to assess whether that guy can be part of something great if they were to bring him in. I had the opportunity to play for a lot of great coaches and thought that I'd mixed up my game enough to make it a long career.
So for the Knicks, Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Cantor. Lee comes in for Ntilikina, and it's Moutier in for Burke. He's off on the second.
And in today's game, we're really so used to thinking of passing as the key to an efficient offense. But this Raptors club, they do it a different way. For them, the screen is the assist, giving their guard space to pull up or attack the rim.
Porzingis able to score on all 3 levels. Defensively, you just can't leave that guy alone.
A wide open look here for Ibaka. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Ibaka's got his first 2 points. Here's Moutier. Beasley with a screen on Lowry. Now, Moutier. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
And they double up DeRozan. Lee with the steal. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. Shoots over DeRozan. Lee gets the bucket.
Tough to defend that. Lee just firing quickly and sensing the D was playing off him.
Out to the wing. Ibaka with the screen on Hardaway. Here's Anunoby. A shot missing. Good D by Hardaway. It's deflected.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
There's a screen. And DeRozan kicks to Pirtle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Easily in the post. Ibaka on him. Hardaway with a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Beasley with the screen on Lowry. Now here's Moutier. Lowry covering. 6 to shoot. Hardaway. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Hardaway's got 6.
Oh, and he likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up on him if you want to stop it.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porzingis kicks to Beasley. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Here's the pass to Anunoby. To the inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Moutier dishes to Beasley. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Anunoby, guarded by Hardaway. Anunoby passes to DeRozan, out to the right wing. Anunoby, no good.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Lee against DeRozan. 13 feet away. That one wide left. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
Off the screen. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
A 3-ball. That shot off. Knicks trail by 8. Hardaway for 3. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
That's exactly what you want Moutier doing. Seeing the open man and firing that pass over to him for the clean look.
It's stolen by Moutier, and they're on the break. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Toronto lead.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And here's DeRozan. He's got 13. With 4 seconds on the clock. Excellent D there from Beasley. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Toronto. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And Serge Ibaka, known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if he misses, he say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Cleaning the glass, I mean, right from the jump, and that really helped them to set the tone.
I think you said it. If you start off playing physical, Greg, there's kind of the attention of the referees and the opponent that they're coming at them all night long.
And Now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They got Powell. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Wright. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Siakam in at the power forward position. Beasley the screen. Now, here's Moutier. D right on him. Lock at 6. There's Lee with the 3. That shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. Brent, when you think back to some of your favorite teammates in your 14-year career, what characteristics do those guys tend to have?
I think about two things, Kevin. The first is competitive drive. You always are drawn to guys who on a daily basis just want not only their team to be their best, but they want to be their best. That's an attractive quality. And secondly, probably the idea about where basketball sits in terms of the priority in your life. I always appreciated guys who could go do their work, separate from their work, and enjoy the time in the moment that they had with teammates, with family, with friends. That kind of balance to me is an attractive quality.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And one strength, Greg, that this Knicks team has enjoyed the last couple of years has been their ability to win the rebounding game.
And that's back-to-back seasons, Kevin, in the top 10 for rebounding in terms of the Knicks. And it was something they wanted to improve upon starting a few years ago. They've changed their rebounding trouble into a big asset moving forward.
Toronto shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. The Knicks making a switch here. Birch is checked in. The Raptors, unique in the NBA, they have a whole nation behind them.
And basketball. basketball continues to gain in popularity, especially with the younger generation in Canada. The Raptors are coming to relevance at the perfect time, and the rabid fan base energized by how competitive this group's been the last couple seasons.
Here's O'Quinn. Toronto grabs the miss.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And Wright kicks to Powell. Pass to Siakam. Back to Powell. Screen by Valanciunas. Unloads from 9. The shot by Powell, no good. Knicks trail by 8. The inside, guarded by Powell. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
No excuse for him not drilling that one there. The defense was nowhere to be found. Maybe he could have taken a little more time.
Raptors moving the ball around. Miles with it. Here's Valanciunas. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
A different look for New York. Enes Kanter's checked in for Beasley, and it's Ntilikina in for Courtney Lee. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Powell dishes to Wright. Back to Powell. Back to Wright. Lets it go with a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Here's Ntilikina. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Picked by O'Quinn. And Thomas has it in the corner. Drops in the tray.
If you're guarding Thomas, you have to account for that. His jumper is most consistent off the catch.
Right, the pass to Siakam. He dishes it to Valanciunas. To the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Powell. Now here's Burke. Pass to Ntilikina. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Kanter. They set the pick. Kanter sets the pick for Burke. Here's Ntilikina. There's a screen by Kanter. Back to Burke. Drills the three-pointer.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And Wright kicks to Powell. Screen by Valanciunas. To the middle. Excellent D from Kanter. Knicks trail by 4. The feed to Burke. Fires from 14. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Brent, coming down the stretch of a tight game, some coaches like to substitute for offense and defense. Others don't. What would be your preference if you were coaching?
I think the idea has to totally do with matchups, Kevin. You're looking out on the floor. If all of a sudden the guy you want with the ball has a mismatch or an advantage, I'm going to stay away from any sort of timeout to give a coach 60 seconds to talk about something that he could probably shut down. I might not be able to be as creative as what's just happened in the flow of the game, and I'll trust my player to make the right play for me at that time.
And that one falls for Burke. That one is no good. You look at the Knicks last season, the organization just wasn't on the same page. Front office members, Brent feuding with current and former players, team active in trade talks, it seemed season long. Hard to win games with that atmosphere.
Well, it was a circus last year. How many things happened on and off the court for the Knicks where they spent a tremendous amount of energy dealing with that instead of the problems closing out and getting rebounds and suffering through turnovers. You just don't want to spend any extra energy with that kind of stuff, and it felt like it just piled on the Knicks last year.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Cantor.
Good combination of power and finesse by Cantor. Helps him finish strong through contact.
And Miles gets to right. Down low. Passes it to Miles. Miles with another miss. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Thomas, no luck.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Now here's Wright. T right on him. Here's Van Vliet. Poke loose.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Picked by O'Quinn. Burke dishes to Cantor. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Cantor's got 4 points in the quarter.
The number of go-to moves and a soft touch. Cantor can crush you inside.
Van Vliet gets to right. And there's the pass to Siakam. They need this one. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for DeLon Wright. New York trailing. Feeds it to Burke. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Ntilikina. Picked by O'Quinn. Here's Burke. Hits it from three-point range. Burke's got 7 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Dishes it to Miles. Pass to Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. O'Quinn defending. 5 on the clock. From deep, Miles. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound in this one. The dish to O'Quinn. Burke kicks to Thomas. Stolen by Miles. Fast break Toronto. A pull-up, and Thomas with the block. Now here's Burke. Guarded closely. Picked by O'Quinn. Pass to Ntilikina. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Siakam. It's Miles on the wing. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Miles with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out of bounds. Next ball as New York keeps possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Porzingis is checked in for the Knicks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Lance Thomas. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Toronto. There's a screen by Cantor. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good on the triple. Hardaway has got 12 in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of a former all-star point guard. Jr. not maybe the same ball handler his father was, but he can sure fill it up. And I really feel like he's established his niche in the NBA.
That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 3 assists now in this one.
And right now, the game plan to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
And Miles kicks to DeRozan. Hardaway against Miles. Miles with another miss.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
I still think there's a chance you string a couple of big plays together and the tide can turn very quickly.
Now the pass to Van Vliet. Here is Miles. Pass to Van Vliet. He feeds it to Ibaka. Looking to end the run. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. New York with the foul. And Hardaway Jr., a 6'6" shooting guard out of Michigan. Talk about his game a little bit for us, Greg. Analyze where he is.
Above average in terms of his athletic ability, improving defensively, and right now he's playing off the ball, whether spotting up or filling the lane. I think this guy's got a chance to be special. He's passionate, and boy, does he compete.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Beasley's checked in for Cantor. Lee comes in for Ntilikina. And it's Moutier in for Burke.
Hey guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Moutier kicks to Porzingis. Over Nogueira. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist for Moutier. And that's now 6 points for Porzingis. Lowry against Lee. Here's Van Vliet. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. DeRozan, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And you want to talk about high volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lee against Lowry. DeRozan passes to Ibaka. Back to DeRozan. There's a good screen. Outside Lowry. Ibaka sets the pick for Lowry. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lee dishes to Beasley. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
The Knicks leading by 11. Moutier kicks to Hardaway. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from DeRozan. Pass to Van Vliet. To the wing right side. Lee against Lowry. From beyond the arc. They get it back. The 3. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 18 points in the game.
The mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive and right now stringing some plays together.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They never got too far behind, as their largest deficit in the period was 8. The second quarter went their way, all the way, as they raced to the lead and stretched their advantage to 8 points by the halftime break. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that in the second half, especially if they can stay hot. Man, that's so hot, I gotta take my suit off.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
They ran into a bustle, and it was on full
the last. And once they fell behind, the crowd got into it, and it seemed that they lost a lot of confidence. They started pressing, forcing things, and it made it worse. So in the second half, relax, man. Just remember, there's 2 more quarters. It's a fresh start.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
Welcome back to New York City with all its buses and cars, cabs, people, all the hustle and bustle. This is truly the city that never sleeps. And now the third quarter about to get going. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Raptors trail by 8. Hardaway is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Trey Burke. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
Ntilikina can't hit. Ntilikina's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To the paint. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Porzingis passes to Kanter. New York moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Ntilikina. Not enough on that one as it misses. Raptors trail by 4. Outside DeRozan. Inside. Out to Ibaka. Here's Anunoby. Guarded by Hardaway. Valanciunas passes to Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Passes it to Anunoby. Rocket 2. Here's Burke. Lays it up off the glass. Burke's got 9 points.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And DeRozan kicks to Ibaka. He dishes it to Lowry. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Over Kanter. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. And Brett, you went up against Hornacek as a player and even defended him a couple times. What was it like playing against Hornacek, the player?
Well, I want you to ask Jeff Hornacek if I defended him, because I thought I did a good job, and sometimes the box score didn't reveal it. But what a tremendous shooter, a great off-ball mover, certainly in that system with John Stockton. And if there was any room, Kevin, that I gave Jeff Hornacek, and trust me, there was plenty of times I did that, he was knocking down jump shots. One of the most efficient players in Jazz history.
The Raptors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Now here's Burke. DeRozan defending. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Burke kicks to Hardaway. The feed to Cantor. They set the screen. Sinks it. And the shot for Porzingis.
Yeah, I don't think you have to tell Porzingis twice to take shots like that. Once the ball's in his hands, he's looking to the rim.
DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. High arcing shot, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Burke. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Anunoby passes to Lowry. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. DeRozan's got 24 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Burke kicks to Porzingis. Now Hardaway. He's got 14. Shoots a fader. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Porzingis with a soft jump shot there. Nice touch.
Outside Lowry. Ibaka sets the pick for Lowry. He kicks to Ibaka. Over Porzingis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside. The length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
And Serge Ibaka, remember, was a first-team all-defense selection. But over time, I think he's become more of a scoring-minded player, and I think that's affected his impact defensively.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Serge Ibaka, the league leader in block shots for 2 years in a row in 2012 and 13, but he sends them back at about half the rate he once did.
Yeah, but even still a pretty good shot blocker. You add in his finishing and outside shooting, and he's a player to be reckoned with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Cantor. And it's Lance Thomas in for Ntilikina.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Pick by O'Quinn. Kicks it to Hardaway. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Hardaway's got 17 now.
You can see some miscommunication on the defensive end of the floor that time. No excuse for letting a player get that good a look on that possession.
And here's Powell. Here's Ibaka. Porzingis with the block. Now here's Burke. T right on him. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
He can score on the inside. He's just so big that there's plenty of room for him to carve out.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, Raptors coach Dwayne Casey talked about the chemistry on his team. He said, we couldn't be better. There's no ego, no hidden agendas. Guys understand their roles. Kyle Lowry told me, we're a complete team, 15 deep, and we really mean that. You never know whose time it's going to be. Kevin?
DA depth is a crucial part of any team's success. Knowing you can rely on your teammates to step up is huge. And Valanciunas out of Lithuania, the 5th overall pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he's still quite young. You know, a lot of talent offensively. Defensively, he's probably had less of an impact, but that's where he has to take the next step.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Ibaka, and it's C.J. Miles in for DeMar DeRozan. Valanciunas hits them both. The Knicks leading by 4. Porzingis with a screen on right. Burke kicks to Porzingis. Back to Burke. And he converts the layup. Burke's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like Porzingis there. Could not have taken it by himself, but still has a hand in the hoop.
Right outside. Here's Valanciunas. Porzingis with the block. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
A different look for New York. Lee comes in for Hardaway, and it's Rudier in for Trey Burke. Lee with the ball. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Lee from outside the arc, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Raptors trail by 9. Feeds it to Miles. Here's Siakam. He's got 5. Right outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Porzingis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
Thomas, that's good.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
And no question, it looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. There are a fair amount of explosive point guards in the league, and Moutier is right up there with the best of them. Brent, the way he can just blow by a guy and rise up is incredible for a guard his size.
Yeah, Moutier can cover a lot of space with just one dribble, so take up the ground that's being offered up to you by your defender. It's just tough to remain consistent with that kind of shot attempt night after night, over the top of defender and with contact. We'll see as he progresses how that goes.
Beasley's checked in for the Knicks. The Raptors making a switch here. Now here's Wright. There's the pick. Van Vliet kicks to Wright. Now Pirtle. Pocket 6. Pirtle sets the pick for Miles. Van Vliet. Carries it from three-point range.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes to get a hand up on the three-point shot, but in this case, that didn't even affect it.
Moutier kicks to Thomas. Beasley the screen. Back to Thomas. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. Offline with the baseline jumper. Raptors trail by 7. And the pass to Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Right outside. And Wright throws it down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
Well, the team needed just a bit of momentum shifting back to their side. They're excited. Let's see if they can maintain that excitement long enough to get some damage done.
And Courtney Lee, one of the more reliable pros in the NBA.
That might not sound like a lot, Kevin, but coaches are always looking for consistency, things they can rely on from any given player, and Courtney Lee has done that. A two-guard that can defend, can knock down some threes, and isn't going to get outside of himself all that often.
And the first one at the line is good.
And looking at the career of Courtney Lee, has hopped around from team to team a bunch of times and always a valued teammate, but just hadn't stayed on one team for very long.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And with Lee, you know exactly what you're going to get with his defense and shooting.
And Lee is always going to be a wanted commodity. His ability to defend and shoot aren't easy to find, and you just hope he's able to kind of settle into a long-term situation.
Lee with the steal. Dishes to Beasley. Blocked. Right outside. Softly drops in the floater. Wright's got 6 here in this quarter.
Terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Thomas a screen. There's the dish to Lee. Over in the corner, Moutier. Shot clock at 5. Down low, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power,
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Miles. He feeds it to Wright. Back to Miles. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Wright, the pass to Van Vliet. They set the pick. Stolen by O'Quinn. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And it's a 10-point New York lead. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Now here's Pirtle. For by Beasley. 6 to shoot. Miles dishes to Pirtle. It's stolen by Moutier. Thomas with the ball, now guarded by Pirtle. Thomas picks to Moutier. Offline with his 3.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Pass to Wright. There's a minute left to play in the third. And Miles kicks to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Thomas. New York leading by 10.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Here's Pirtle, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Ntilikina in for Lance Thomas. The free throw drops for Pirtle.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nogueira with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Anunoby. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up. Well, not a mismatch. until you exploit it. That's exactly what he did there from the mid-range.
And so it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
They're playing harder, they're playing harder, they're playing harder. They're playing defense on us harder down there. We got to tiptoeing on our guts. We got to up our level.
And Dwayne Casey imploring his guys to put forth a greater effort. Feels they're getting out hustled.
That's right. I mean, the one thing coaches cannot stand is a lack of energy. Expect these guys to ramp it up from an intensity standpoint.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby the 3, with Ibaka playing the 4. Lowry and DeRozan are the 1 and the 2. They create so much offense. And it's Nogueira in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Lee kicks to Beasley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes in. Lucas Nogueira. First free throw is good for the Knicks. Hardaway's checked in for Lee, and Trey Burke subbed in for Moutier. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Raptors trail by 10. And here's Lowry. There's the pick. Passes to Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. New York leading by 8. Burke kicks to Hardaway. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hardaway's got 19 points. After shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. To the inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Burke, and the rejection by Lowry. Raptors trail by 10. He dishes it to DeRozan. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 6. For the 3, and Kyle Lowry with the 3.
It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
Here's Ntilikina. DeRozan defending on the wing. Hardaway. There's a screen by Cantor. Hardaway kicks to Cantor. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And the Knicks lead by 9.
A skilled pick and roll player, Cantor has great sense of timing and the ability to convert.
The pass to Anunoby. There's a screen. There's the feed to Ibaka. He kicks to Lowry. Baseline try, and the shot goes in.
And that in-between range is a shot Lowry uses to keep defenders off balance. As good as he is with the 3-ball or attacking at the rim, he still has that mid-range to fall back on.
Ntilikina can't hit.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but He needs to find himself out there.
DeRozan passes to Ibaka. Outside DeRozan. From outside the arc, it's Lowry again for three.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded the corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Burke kicks to Beasley. And no good, trying to use the glass. Raptors trail by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Pass to Nope. This one for 3 with the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
The aggressiveness has picked up on both sides of the floor, and I'm not sure what took them so long to muster that, but here we are.
Hardaway for 3. New York, no good that time either.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Ibaka against Beasley. Ibaka dishes to DeRozan to tie it up. Great D that time from Hardaway.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Lowry passes to Nogueira. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Cantor kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Off target with his 3.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
From 7, and there's the bucket as Nogueira finishes it off. Nogueira's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Outside Hardaway. Beasley sets a screen for Hardaway. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the legendary point guard who played for the Warriors as part of Run TMC. Tim Jr., though, Brett, is a shooting guard.
Well, Tim Jr. is a guy I saw walk into the gym when I was a young NBA player, as Tim would bring his son to the summer workout. So I've known that kid a long time. He's not a kid anymore. He's been playing like a man, has waited for his opportunity, and last season had his best overall season of his career.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Zingas, he's checked in for Michael Beasley. And Toronto also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. Hardaway hits them both. Toronto trailing. Outside Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Clock is at 3. DeRozan, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
I feel like there's an uptick in the intensity as well. Fourth quarter, and it's closing time.
Screen by Porzingis. Cantor with a screen on Lowry. Burke, the pass to Porzingis. No good from 18. Raptors have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Ibaka outside. Anunoby passes to Valanciunas. Outside Lowry to take the lead. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Here's Ntilikina. Cantor with a screen on DeRozan. To the middle, layup off the pick. And Cantor with the lay-in. Good.
Well, I don't know how to say show in Turkish, but Cantor's putting one on right here.
DeRozan with it. Screen by Ibaka. Outside DeRozan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Gentlemen, roof shots. Roof shots.
The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
That one is no good.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
There's a screen by Cantor. Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. DeRozan leading the charge. Anunoby, good. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Hardaway kicks to Cantor. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Cantor's got 19 points.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
Lowry has the open look, and it's off from 3-point range. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. That puts them in the lead. 14 points for Trey Burke.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Screen by Valanciunas. Now, here's DeRozan. Lock at 6. Lets it go from 11, and another basket for Toronto.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
Outside Hardaway. Cantor sets the pick for Hardaway. Kicks it to Burke. to Porzingis. They set the pick. Feeds it to Cantor. It's hauled in by the Raptors. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. Ibaka sets the pick for Lowry. The 3. No good. The Knicks go the other way. In the corner, Hardaway with it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Left side, Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Well, they love Porzingis and his talent, but on top of that, I like the fact that he thinks the game and he works at the game. A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, heading it down. Pass to Ntilikina. Cantor with a screen on DeRozan. There's a screen by Cantor. Out against Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Now Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Here's DeRozan, guarded closely.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lead.
Hardaway. That one, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. This is to Lowry. He feeds it to Ibaka. Over Porzingis, and he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. Valanciunas, good.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And